Beautiful, lovely Capricorn. So, for some of you, there's a congratulations. You could be starting a new business for yourself, and it's really exciting. It's gonna be amazing. Your business is gonna be very, very abundant. So, if any of you just opened up a business, congratulations again. It's gonna be great. So let's see what else is going on with you in your energy, because I see, look, material harvest. Come on now, let's go. I see that your desires, especially financially, is going to be manifested for you. You are going through a huge financial transition, and this is something that could have been on your mind for a very long time. For some of you, especially, once again, I have to go back to, if you are a business owner, you are going to be shocked about how fast things begin to take off for you. It's like something that has been written in the stars. This is like a beautiful manifestation for you and for your family, because with this manifestation, with all this money that you get, it will be generational. So this is something that you can pass down to your kids or your kids' kids. And this is going to take care of you, like it carries you. It's stable, it's strong, like the foundation of your business. It's stable and it's strong. So it's able to take care of you and your family. And this is like a big, big blessing coming for you. For others of you, if you, with transformation, you could finally get a job in a specific area that you are so passionate about. This could even be something that you guys went to school for. You could have been preparing for. Some of you could have went to nursing school, and you are really exciting. Like, you are really excited about it. It doesn't have to be a nurse, but that just came out as well intuitively. I just channeled that for someone. For some reason too, barbershop. Some of you can be opening up your own barbershop or your own salon or your own line of clothing. And this is something near and dear and passionate to your heart. And I'm telling you, Capricorn, what I don't think you realize is how big this is going to actually be for you. You're excited, you're in the moment, but this is going to be really, really big and long lasting for you. All right. And once again, if any of you get hired at a new job, it's like a new job that you've been worried, with the mentally conflicted. You could have been worried. This could have been on your mind. You could have been stressed about it. Like, will I find a job? Will I find a better job? Will they pay me what I'm worth? That's a big question to ask. Will they pay me what I'm worth? And you actually get it, and money is coming to you fast, and you're so excited. You're so excited. So this is money. When it comes to your love life though, Spirit says there is no explanation, but I'm gonna give you one. I don't have to go deep. That just means if they're saying no explanation needed, I ain't gonna go too deep though. So heartbreak, loss, and standing your ground. You feel like what your ex did is not okay. You are standing on business. I even hear you reap what you sow. And this is the last that you will ever hear from me. So some of you may have an ex have the audacity to try to reach out to you, try to reconcile with you. And you will be standing on business, because what's so sad about this situation? When you wanted to make things right, they weren't on the same page with you. So now that you are, some of you, your own boss, you're doing things for yourself. You're starting your life over. Some of you are starting from scratch, and you feel really delivered. You feel delivered from that cycle, and you're sick of it, and you could be sick of them. And, no, you have strong boundaries with people thinking that they can come back into your life after they broke your heart. So that's something that I see happening for you this week as well, Capricorn. Some of you, you're going to be cooking a lot of food. This could be for your family. This could be for an event. But I see you cooking a lot of food. That's another thing too. Cooking a lot of food. Some of you can be chefs. Some of you can be like a chef. You can private dinners. That's what it could be as well. You know, like there's some chefs out there, you know, on Instagram. They have their business. They display all their trays, all their foods. It be looking so good to me, honey. And what they do is like a private chef. I can come out to your home. I can cook for your family. Some of you guys could have just started a family business of chefs. You cook really good. Your mama cook really good, and it's a family business that you guys have. Because yeah, this is all it shows, Capricorn. This is my third time shuffling the deck, and you're giving birth to new things. This is like out with the old, honey, and in with the new. So even when it comes to fertility is giving birth to new conditions. Harmony just means that you're standing your ground because you want something new. Some of you could be manifesting new love. It's all in your energy. You know, if you are single, you can't wait to find the right person who's worthy of you going all out for. Some of you are really good at cooking, and you can cook a good steak, honey. You could cook some really good seafood, honey. And you can't wait to find a person that is worthy of that. You know, like you'll cook for them. You're really, really sweet when you're in love, and you can be fantasizing about it. You can be fantasizing about how it would be when you finally get that special person that is worthy of you, you know, doing kind acts of service. So in this season, it shows choose wisely, which means that you have a few people trying to come into your life. And right now you're just uncertain on who to choose. You're uncertain, like who can go the long haul with me? Who will be loyal to me? Because it just means with choices, that means you can have an ex and new people. It came out again, heartbreak. You have someone who broke your heart that you're standing your ground on, and you have new people trying to come into your life, you know? So spirit, yeah, look. You have a spiritual union. If you've been praying for someone who's more soft, like soft toned, you could have had an ex who used to yell a lot, or they like to fight a lot, or they like to bring up your past or bring up old dirt and, you know, try to throw things in your face. Like for you, you want a love that's more healthy and more reciprocal. You could have felt very unbalanced, and you felt like the treatment that you received from that person was very unfair. So that means in this season of your life, you're looking for justice. What do you want? Justice. When do you want it? Right now. How about right now? You want justice. So when it comes to the universe, they're going to bring you a spiritual partner that will be equally yoked with you. And when it shows patience, it's like don't rush into any connection. When it says choose wisely, just make sure you pay attention to the red flags and just don't miss any red flags this time. Let me just see a little bit more. And okay, Capricorn, I guess this is just a congratulations. You've done the work, abundance flows to you. So you've done the inner work. You've probably had a lot of, you know, false starts when it comes to love, and you've done the inner work. So if those soulmates were sent to you in order for you to heal parts of yourself, or to finally have the strength to stand up for yourself, to speak about your needs. Some of you could have been people pleasers. Some of you could have been really, really shy, or, you know, you would just go with the flow, honey. You would just allow people to lead you astray. You're not that person anymore. You have way more self-awareness. You have way more boundaries. You know who you are, and you know exactly what you want. You're not here to play with people, honey. You're not here to play. So this is good. Abundance is really, really good. And this is the lesson that you had to learn in your last season. Like, accept people for who they are, not for who you want them to be. You know? Sometimes you meet a person, they give you those good feelings and you start to romanticize about them and all that type of stuff. And then by the time a few months or years go by, you're starting to realize that, oh, you are nothing like what I thought you would be. So Spirit wants you to see people for who they are, you know, and pay attention to your intuition, because your intuition is going to be your best friend in this season. And some of you are working a lot. So Spirit could be also just, yeah, you're releasing. Whoever you released, it shows someone feels deep remorse. They have so much regret. So much regret. They got a lot of regret about you, honey. The grass is never greener on the other side. How about that? That grass was not greener on the other side. They played themselves. So let's see who else is coming towards you. Some of you too, I see overprotective parents. Some of you can be really, really overprotective parents, and you are trying to make sure your child gets the right education. So you could be speaking to the school, you could be speaking to their teachers. You want to know what's going on with them. You're one of those parents, don't mess with my child. Or some of you, if you're grandparents, you can be making sure that your grandchildren are okay and they're getting the best education, or nobody's messing with your grandchildren. Some of you can be grandparents, and you see this world, you see what people be doing, and you speak up in order to help your grandkids as well. All right. So who's coming your way, Capricorn? Well, it shows the Emperor. It shows the Knight of Pentacles. And it shows the Emperor. This person, they may come off a little guarded. And the reason why this person comes off a little guarded is because they healed from a really, I hear petty. They healed from someone who was really petty and like spiteful. Spiteful and petty is what your person healed from. So the same way how you have standards for yourself now, and you're looking for red flags and you demand a certain type of love, that's how this person is as well. They're really big on communication. So they're the type, like, let's talk it out. They like to speak. They're not afraid of hard conversations. Some people, once you bring things to their attention, they get mad. They shut down. They want to blame you. Like, this is not the type of person, Sometimes they can be a little rigid. I can see that in them. They feel really highly about. Let me tell you how this person is. You'll know who this person is. First of all, the Emperor is normally the sign of an Aries. However, they do not have to be an Aries. This is somebody who's really big on protecting their peace. And they can be older. They're older, so they're at an age where they're ready to settle down, and they don't have time for like pettiness, They could have dealt with very emotionally immature people. So they're really big on whatever you have to say, just talk. We're adults. Adults should be able to sit down and have a conversation and get through it, not feud back and forth. So that's another thing you're going to see with this person. Like, they're not afraid to communicate exactly how they feel. They may even be the type to say to you, like, I see that you are getting mad. Do you need a moment to yourself? Because I can surely call you back when you're done. Like, they're tough. Like, it's not it's not tough love. I don't want to say like this person has tough love, because when they're with you, they really are with you. But they could feel apprehensive about allowing themselves to fall in love with just anybody. That's what I see. I see that this person is very protective over their heart. They're very protective over their morals, their self-respect, and their dignity, and they're not trying to move for anybody in that sense. So when this person's toughness is not like, ooh, honey, you too guarded. It's not a guard. They're not guarded at all. As you see, this Emperor sits on his throne very securely. Very securely. So this person is securely attached. That means they're not trying to get in any codependent relationship. They don't want to be with somebody because they need you. They want to be with somebody because they choose you and they want you. This person is living comfortable. They're good, you know. I'm sure they want more money. For this person, it looks like they want more money. They do. They're right now they're thinking of different ways to expand. Like that's where their heart and their mind is. So it's almost like they know that they work a lot, and a part of them, like, they love having love in their life. And you might not see it like that in the beginning, but they actually love having love in their life. They love planning dates, you know. They will give you their time. They will compromise with you. They will work with you. And this person may love to cook as well. They may cook for you as well, like, you know. And if this is a masculine, you will notice that they're a gentleman. This is like a person who will hold doors open for you, pull out the chair for you, ask you, are you okay? After your first date, you will see that they'll call just to check to make sure you got home safe, you know? This is not a person that's going to come in your life and rush to have sex. They ain't with that type of vibes either, you know? So they're big. Yeah, 8 of Cups. Anybody... Yeah. They're willing to work on this, but at the same time, I feel like communication is really big to this person. So if you're not like an open, honest type of person, if you do not know how to communicate, this person will walk away. You know, they give me, I ain't got time. I'm too grown. That's what their energy gives. It's giving, I ain't got time. I am too grown for this. You know, so King of Cups, this can also be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And they're really, like I said, they really do enjoy love. I did say that. This person enjoys love. They want to give their heart to someone, but just not anybody. That's all I'm trying to say, honey. That's all I'm trying to say. So the Ace of Cups and the Fool, this is definitely a new person. And I hear winning them over. You could be the one to win this person over. And let me tell you, if you win this person over, like your charm and your charisma, and you're funny. I hear them laughing. Like you're really, really funny to them. So you could be the Capricorn that wins this person over. With the Ace of Cups, it's just showing it's a new opportunity for love, because once again in your spread it shows multiple options. I just feel like this is going to be one of the options that you are more drawn to because of the fact that they're way more masculine, disciplined, and they have a lot going for themselves. You might find yourself more compatible with them, or in a sense I see you drawing to this person, and like you have options, right? I see you being more drawn to this person because they seem the most safe to you. Like you're more safe. I trust you because you're brutally honest and you don't give a damn how it affects me. Like they're like that. They're brutally honest, but they mean it for the better good of you. This even sounds like you, Capricorn, but that's who they are. They're brutally honest. You can trust somebody that's willing to break your heart in order to help and heal you. You know what I'm saying? So that's who this person is. They're very direct. They don't beat around the bush type of vibes. Some of you can be getting new shoes. Like you could have bought shoes for work. Some of you could have bought like shoes or something for work, and they're too tight. They're too tight on your feet. Or some of you, if you're into fitness, if you do a lot of walking, jogging, you may find that the walking or jogging shoes that you have, you need a new pair. It just doesn't feel as like it's not supporting your foot the same, and your feet might start to hurt. So I see you buying a new shoes. Let me see what else. Some of you, phone, like paying your phone bill, or thinking about trading in your phone, getting a new phone. Look, you have a special soulmate coming. I'm telling you, that person. But just don't procrastinate. Like some of you, it shows procrastinate. What are you procrastinating on? You still holding on to what you've been through. Your pride. It's your pride. Honey, it's showing you prideful. You a little closed off because it says, how teachable are you? You could procrastinate with making a decision because You're still healing. Aww. I want to give you a hug. I want to give you a hug. You said to the universe, don't give me no more projects. Yeah. Spirit says you're just in a place where you need to resolve the conflict in your heart. I think it's hard for you to open up your heart to people because you've been through too much. So you're a person that you pay attention to the signs to the extreme. You look into everything. You overanalyze everything. But like I said with this person, you will procrastinate because you're kind of closed off. Prideful means like, I don't allow myself to open up to just anybody. You'll find yourself gravitating to them. I'm gonna leave these out. I'm gonna do an extended read on what's going to happen next because of the fact that pride and procrastination came out. So let's see how this turns out for you. But let's see your money before we even go there. Let's see your money. Aw. Like you feel victimized by your money. Let me tell you. You feel like, things ain't working out for you, but there's a huge transformation when it comes to your finances. Your prayers are finally going to be answered. I feel like this is what you don't see coming. See, look. They're telling you to trust, Capricorn. This is what you don't see coming. You've been praying for a long time. When is my breakthrough? When is my breakthrough? And the facade is right now you may feel like things are stuck, but you are about to fall in love financially. Things are about to work out for you. Money, that's all you have on your mind anyway. It says money on your mind. And you could have been patient. That could be why you're angry. You've invested so much and it's like when are my dreams going to take off? You could have been so exhausted. But your prayers are about to manifest when it comes to money. And I hear a money-making machine. You're going to need help. It's going to be that much. You're going to need help. Even if you do get a better job and if you have children, you're going to need help. Somebody helping you with your children because you're going to be pulled to work a lot. So if it's like the child's father having to step up more, to help you because you're going to be pulled in work a lot. That's what I see for you, my lovely Capricorns. I see people crushing on you. If you have a nice car and you dress nice and I see you I just seen a vision of you pulling out of a parking lot and somebody admiring you, so you have suitors that are admiring you. You have people that are watching you. I'm going on to the extended. I'm going to do a full spread on you and this soulmate and see what happens. All right. The extended will be in the description box. I send you all so much love and so much light.